I was very much looking forward to opening this symposium with the rotating arrow. It should state a certain state of confusion or a search for direction. Would we all know what the future of construction will or should look like? We had absolutely no reason to meet. And would everything already be perfect? Then we would also have no reason to meet neither. But as we all know, we are living in a period of constant ruptures, changes, challenges, where we are all challenged to talk with each other, to sit together, to discuss and find ways to address and collaboratively find answers to such challenges and needs. So I'm very happy to welcome you all today to the Future of Construction Symposium, where we are exactly asked to do this, hosted by the Technical University of Munich, subtitled with Human-Machine Teams for Design and Sustainable Construction. This theme is motivated by sort of conversations that we had in the back, that we believe that digital technology is a very powerful tool to manage complex systems such as construction, building construction, but we also believe that machines alone won't do it. So in architecture, engineering, and construction, advanced digitization technologies have been developed in the past decade. There has been a huge push from research with the objective to meet both high demand for construction renovation and the enormous shortage of resources and labor, not alone climate change as such. However, such technologies will only thrive and have this or can answer to this promise that it has when coupled with human engagement, judgment, insight, intuition. So this year's Symposium 2023 aims to provide such a platform to discuss leading concepts of experts in the field for building human-machine, we call it teams, to be leveraged to collectively develop solutions for the challenges that we are facing. So together, we want to raise questions about complementary skills, so the ability of machinery to process large amounts of data, to be precise, jointly with our capacity of humans to solve problems creatively, flexibly, and to basically be leveraged to affect the ecologic, economic, and social sustainable development of the built environment. My name is Kathrin Dörfler. I am leading the Professorship for Digital Fabrication at the Technical University of Munich, now in the 4th year. And I am organizing this symposium together with my colleague Pierluigi D'Acunto, who is Professor for Structural Design at the department. We are both at the Department of Architecture at the School of Engineering and Design. And with us is also Professor Konrad Nübel, who is sitting here in the audience, who is leading the chair for construction management, and Christos Kantsaras, who is the managing director of the newly found TUM Venture Lab built environment. We are also supported by an expanded list of co-organizers. You will get to know them also during their own keynotes and moderations as we progress. We have Michael Bühler also sitting here from the HTWG Konstanz, then Daniel Grego from the Design++ Institute from ETH Zurich, Norman Hack, where is, here, from Technical University of Braunschweig, Ena Joret Frici, who is recently appointed professor at the Architecture School in Mendrisio, Stefana Barasco, who is assistant professor at EPFL, and Thomas Wortmann, not visible already here, who is from the University of Stuttgart, also professor at the Integrated Computational Design and Construction Excellence Cluster. And I also want to kind of introduce our research associates, Lydia Atanasova, who is a PhD researcher with me, Frederick Schogi, who is PhD with Pierluigi, Marcel Schlicke, who is a research associate with Konrad, and then Selen Erkan, who is postdoc at, with Selen Erkan, with Ena Joret Frici, who have been putting in a tremendous effort in the last weeks to kind of set this conference up. the symposium itself was initiated actually last year, so it's only the second iteration of its kind. So it was basically initiated by a group of PhD students and postdocs who felt the need to bring together or to expand beyond the academic fields, to bring together industry players and academics, startups, to have a very sort of diverse exchange, because a lot of things are happening in research that don't actually transfer. So we need to kind of establish new platforms where it's possible to have networking opportunities, but also have sort of a more informal discussion on all of these topics to be able to get an exchange or more discursive environment. I was asked last year to host this at Technical University of Munich, as I'm also assistant professor here for a few years. I thought it's a good idea, and so that's why we are all here, and I'm very happy to welcome you today. I will now hand over the word to Pierluigi D'Acunto, who will quickly explain the format, because we want to get going. We started a bit late, and yeah, welcome all.